This one's in battle. This one is done. Might as well get the fame for that one too. And we'll end it, enforce the demands, disband the troops. Awesome. Gain some dread and legitimacy. That's great. We're just gonna reconquer all these areas that randomly became independent. Daughter's been taught by Yun Murong. Okay, increase learning. She still has her guardian, right? Arvo and Hogelun are the ones who need it next. Yun, my high shaman, appears out over the sprawling holy city of Kirch as we make our way through the crowd. Kirch is truly a sight to behold, a place where cultures meet and faiths come together to worship. Are we not blessed to get such familiarity and companionship? Man built this place, not the divine. I do not care. Alright, so we can't build the duchy building. We got a couple more months for all that to finish building. 3 more years for the control to upgrade. What are we at now? 8? Awesome. More governors admiring my legitimacy. That's great. As I walk into the temple, a formidable guilt comes upon me. The light illuminating the altar like a sunny summer day is so dense that I feel like I couldn't touch it. What kind of life am I living? What kind of Kagan could I be? Or father, or son? If I don't change my drunkenness, the only light I see will be the fires of Tamag. Immediately lose the trait Drunkard, gain 70 stress, and 100 piety. Yeah, that's good, because Drunkard hurts you. Yeah. I've got better health now, more stewardship, and a little bit more prowess. Yeah, transfer that guy. Got 6 people to take over. Ransom him. This prisoner? Yeah, sure. I'll take the $100. And force him to be a knight. So he stays. Artifacts of low durability. Just destroy this one. Get whatever cash we can out of these ones. I have too many artifacts. Yeah. Destroy those. I don't care about these ones. They can all get destroyed. It doesn't matter to me. I can put some people on the council, because these guys are not as powerful as they used to be. Alright, we'll move this guy over to military. At 15, I believe? Where is he? Where is he? Right there. Swap those two. Replace you for him. You're not that good. I can't put him... Can I? No. Alright, we'll stay with him for now. Viceroy here. Right. He's... Let me guess. He used a hook. Alright, that's fine for now. Another Oxus bracelet. What? Oh. A pilgrim put down a votive doll before the altar, bowing her head. I see Nikittis blessing her and muttering something in her ear. Holy, I managed to hear. The shaman makes a gesture. Do you also bring something to our blessed dear Kagan? No. Too cynical for that. We gained 700 extra piety. We now have 9,000. In the footsteps of my forebears. Alright. Well, interesting. I want to go back home. And now we're caught in the rain. We'll push forward. Diplomat trait. Awesome. Awesome. Diplomat's a great trait. Oh, we are a wise man. I forgot about that. Doesn't that give us a decision? Hold mystical communion? Yeah. Awesome. Amnesty for false conversions. Okay. No thanks. What is this? You can go back to being nomadic. No thanks. That's because I have Way of the Nomad, right? Yeah. My son does not have Way of the Nomad, though. I do have Golden Lineage, though. The Golden Scion of Fire and Conquest. Awesome. Okay, 20,000 of my troops are levies. 35... Okay, half of my troops are my special soldiers. That's concerning. Alright. Long after the night is settled, I find myself laughing, telling stories, and drinking with Hanifa, Kolbar, and Jamuka. I didn't know how she had it in her, but Hanifa ends up telling a particularly ribald story about 4 peasants she had seen in Karakorum. After drying my eyes from the laughter and drinking a bit to clear my throat, I will, tell a story of my own. Oh, that pox is spreading. Oh yeah, we've seen this one, but it's for the Ashinas. Ashinas? His histrionic personal bonds and ugly force to hold together his patch of dirt. This Ashina Duke is but a petty clan lordling. It's gonna give me the same thing again. Yeah. I will increase the cultural acceptance. Recent changes, visiting Emperor's respect. Okay, they're holding on to a grudge from almost 10 years ago. Come on, move past it. Alright. This is gonna take a while. I think we spent like 3 years on the road at this point. My blood brother is offering me this guy. I don't like that he's sadistic. His stats are poor all the way through, but he does have really good prowess, so we'll take him. He can be a knight. Forge a hammer. No, I like my sword. For now. Our journey back home has unfortunately brought us directly through the wastelands. The wastelands. Oh yeah, that's right, the drought. Of Ilekskoy-Gorodok. We were not prepared to undertake this long stretch without a single source of water, and many of my companions have begun to look as awful as dried carrots. I need to do something and fast. Kill my concubine! No! Dehydrated for 2 years. Moderate health penalty. That's also bad. Woman and soulmate. She'd lose 50 opinion of me. Severe health penalty. She's just a concubine. Oh no. What will I do? There's one in my prison. She's 40 though. Can I ransom her? She doesn't have any money. Never mind then. Alright, all those other pilgrims' quarters got constructed. Pleasure Dome, that's right. I forgot about that, almost. Can't forget about that. And we do have torchbearers here. Alright. That place is low on control, so let's increase the control there. Oh, yeah. Performance is a bit of a problem. Mostly just with the council thing open. Training grounds are done. Land grant to level 3. I can ask for men-at-arms. Okay. And I can ask through knights. 4 knights. Okay. I'm assuming it's from other people in my family. So if I go over to Moldavia, wouldn't it be make househead request? Yeah. It'll penalize him a little bit. Heavy horse archer's size would increase by 1 and his would decrease by 1. Eh. Interesting, interesting. Secret exposed. Viserina Nara has told me that some random lady is not the daughter of the Viceroy of Ab. Husband of my Oh! Oh! So this woman caught her husband cheating on her. Okay. Governor admires legitimacy. Awesome. Let me guess. Too few concubines. Yeah, I know that. Waiting. Incompetent ministers. He lost 10 opinion of me because he's incompetent. Okay. Thanks, gang. As we walk through the streets of... I'm not gonna even try. There's a loud ruckus by one of the market stalls. Where am I? Just passing... I'm about halfway through. Two men yelling at one another. Before we can make our way there, a man has already stepped in between and talked them down. See, it will be fine, he tells the man in the stall with a smile and hands him a coin. And with that simple act of kind generosity, everything returns to normalcy. Yeah, I'll buy him a drink. Why the hell not? Enjoy the hunt. Come across a few hunters in Conic. They allow me to come along for a little while, pointing out specifics in their technique and clues to tracking. I'll take their training. Kipchaks. Yeah, we're probably going to see this a lot as we travel. I'm not going to read them all. Culture acceptance... Okay. I'll just say let them behold me, because their acceptance is almost up to 50% already. Control has been increased. Wonderful. And the Viceroy of Orissa has learned Mongolic. Good for him. Now, let's increase the control over here. Upset peasants and a destroyed market stall. That'll get removed. That one's going to get removed this year, and the other one's going to get removed in 4 years. Alright. Tai Buka has grown up. He's now Midas touched. Awesome. New powerful family. He's now a powerful family. Still won't convert, though. Maybe once we, Oh, they're back to being a powerful family again. Once we get back, we're going to go through and reform the faith. Spreading the word. The words for this missive must be chosen carefully. Any loose phrases for my message to my vassal will not be looked kindly upon, but his support of Hunnic carriage would be a boon if I did indeed get it right. Okay, I gotta figure out his personality. Driven. Revenge? No. He's just. Be truthful? Well, he might appreciate that. Or try and flatter him. He's arrogant, so I definitely think that would work. Yeah. Yeah, he's arrogant. Of course that's going to work. Alright, 207. Only 100 more baronies to go. And we're making money again. Hostile faction disbanded. Okay. We need a new spy master. The Viceroy of Dalam. He's the head of a powerful family. And he is a powerful vassal. Looks like that crusade is going off. Ooh. Doesn't look like the Magyars are gonna do so hot. Alright. It's been snowing for the past few days and the cold is unbearable. I look around to see that my entourage is struggling with it as well, so I decide to travel on foot. What is this? Boundary disputed. The Urals have been transferred to Ukraine. Okay. Cold is unbearable. I look around to see that my entourage is struggling. I decide to travel on foot. After we walk through the snowstorm for another hour, Khatun Hanifa pulls me aside while shaking. She helps. Please, my husband, I cannot feel my toes anymore. Oh, her toes are all blue and dark, and it might be too late to save it. She has frostbite. 63% chance it'll succeed. Alright, I read about it. Ah, shit. It failed. Pretty smart, though. We're fairly smart. We're way better at talking to people than we are smart. Alright, one of the mots has been constructed. Perfect. I'm gonna put the horse herds in here, too. Two more mots were constructed. Let's put, hospices in both of them. And this land we are going to give to the Vicereine of the White Rus. We'll grant her the appointment of that. And now we just need to find... Can I get enough... Okay, if I set my wife to focus on domain, I have enough domain limit to effectively rule all of my areas. Alright, land grant's finished. Let's upgrade the guardhouse. Alright, we're back home. My journey has been long, but finally I've come home. I've undergone the journey of a holy man, and they insist it has changed me. You're damn right it's changed me. We're going to reform the faith. Now, we have a lot of piety to work with, so we can definitely choose some stuff. I want to keep Warmonger. I don't mind male-dominated. Divorce, always allowed. I'm perfectly fine with that. Concubine marriage type, that is perfectly fine by me. Communion, I'm going to say that we got in... I'm going to say we're influenced partially by the Romans and the Orthodox faith. Yeah. I'm going to say that we're partially influenced by that, but also, our guy is cynical. He's seeing this as a way to control people, so we switched off clerical function to control. Everything over here is... I'm going to do same-sex relations, just shunned. And kinslaying... kill even a distant Okay, if we're gonna have ancestor worship, I think it only makes sense that dynastic kinslaying be criminal as well. Because I don't mind ancestor worship. I think we keep that in Warmonger. Pilgrimage attitude encouraged. I'm not gonna make it mandatory, because having to read all that every single time for the single life. Religious attitude righteous. Fundamentalist, I don't mind. Because... increase conversion speed. Different faith minority vassals will not like us, though. But that conversion speed's nice. I'm gonna make myself the head of the faith and lay clergy. That way we can control everything. So I'm gonna go ahead. Let's change the color. Let's go red. Actually, let's do blue for the blue sky. And once we change this, we can't really change back. So who's not going to convert? Some of the viceroys and a governor. I'm fine with it. We will convert. We will... let's reform the faith. Alright. Tengriism, organized steppe faith. Hunnic heritage has changed a chapter. Old Tengriism now exists. We can appoint a chaplain. I will appoint... Let's appoint this governor. And if I believe administrative government, we can... Let's actually, would adopt the state faith. No. I want to change the state faith. And I will need 5,000 piety and 5,000 prestige. Or 5,000 piety and 5,000 influence. Does that have a bearing? Only minus 20, so that's not that bad. We did get this temple. I'm going to have somebody else control the temple. It's still going to pay taxes to me, it's just, I don't want to directly control it right now, because my domain cannot handle it. But we're going to need a lot more influence. High Shaman, the Kagan, the Great Khan, Jakagambu, the Bloody of the Tengri, High Council. That's damn cool. The Tengri Reformation. At long last, I have managed to gather every important shaman in the world together, so that they can discuss our beliefs and establish an official doctrine to guide our faith into the future. Impassioned shamans are already talking about launching great holy wars to spread their new faith across the world, and have requested the aid of the spirits to help guide the faithful through these turbulent times. I have chosen to personally lead this burgeoning Tengri movement, and have assumed the title of High Shaman, an exalted position I will pass down to my descendants. Tengri will see us. Divine Guidance. Let's do that. I gained Divine Guidance for 5 years, and some points in the Wise Man tree. Alright, 6 months we'll have another uprising of nomads. But first, let's get rid of this land that Egypt has by declaring a war. I can take county expansion. That is a... That's administrative special. Naval county expansion. Okay. I'm just going to, I'm just going to do a conquest. Let's rally the men. The wrath of the old gods. With the Steppe faithful beset from every corner by blasphemers, High Shaman Jakagambu has decided it is time for all warriors of Tengri to pick up arms and defend their sacred grounds. Steppe faiths now have access to great holy wars. Meaning we now have access to great holy wars. And we can start converting all these people to Tengriism. Each friend gives us less stress gain. Alright. So all this old Tengri over the next couple of years is going to eventually turn into just Tengri. Basically, all we did was codify our beliefs. Wild horse taming has been constructed. Awesome. Let's upgrade that again. Let's check the legend. 19. Almost there. 219. Another faction. Great. Inspiration. A shield. No thank you. And a tapestry. No thank you. Excuse me. I don't have a throne. Might need to build one. Pilgrim's quarters have been constructed. Good, good. Beasts was sighted. Build up those hospices some more. Cut down on the expenses from the legend. Alright. Leather horsewhips were constructed. Good. Let's build some hospices then. I'm not overly concerned about defenses out in the steppes, because they'd have to walk across my entire country just to get there. And attacks from within, I think we can do it. Damage my legitimacy scheme has been exposed. You rat bastard. Hold on. Noble families. Let's find... Old Tengri. Isn't there, a raid scheme in here somewhere? Or can I not access that? Raid estate. May gain gold, I will become his rival. A building may be destroyed. Members may be killed or imprisoned, depending on my choices. Ooh. 2% chance. Okay. We won't do that unless we get an intrigue character. And scheme has been abandoned. I have arrived in Karakorum seeking your confirmation of my continued appointment as the governor of Sagan Baigal. It is in the kingdom of Otukun. Arrange the ceremony. My palace functionaries throng the throne room where an endless line of imperial appointees wait. Most notable is Governor Adyan Tayasungid, who has traveled here from Olkon. My cousin-in-law governs the Sagan Baigal, a bustling center of production and trade, home to the trusty spiritual Buryat people and some fine temples of the true Tengri faith. His years like a millstone on his bent back, Governor Adyan struggles up from supplication. The wizened elder has much experience to draw from and hopefully a good few years to do it in. I gain influence, he gains influence, and I gain renown. Awesome. Governess converted culture. I can see the title, revocation reason on that guy. Okay, I don't care. Now, let's march there. We have less troops, but our troops are way better. Offer of military assistance. No, thank you. Seek indulgences. While I try to be a good Tegriest, I stumble from time to time. As such, I wish to donate this sum of gold to the church in order to compensate for my failings. And this is why I added that. It's one more measure of control for our character, to control the population. Because if they want to be forgiven for their sins, they need to go through me. And that means paying me a bribe, essentially. Where'd they get 8,000 troops from? We'll catch up to them. Okay, and we got an old Tengri uprising. Where? 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright. Let's grab you guys. Put you in charge. Ooh, that's quite a lot. There's a 4,000... Sorry about that voice crack. There's a 4,001 in here I know about. Yep. You guys ride there. There's another 1,000 over here. Subjugating the steppe is a bit of a problem. There's another 4,000 there. Better army commander? I doubt it. And down here there's another 1,000 it looks like. Let's throw this 2,000 at him. Alright. Alright. Let's go back down here. They're sieging those provinces. That pilgrim quarter got constructed. Awesome. They're moving. It looks like this one will finish first. Disband them. There's a crime. Imprison both of them. And this is the governor of Atyaru. We will demand his conversion. He will not accept. Alright, he can rot then. And it looks like these guys will be next. Awesome. End it. And disband you. That army is fighting. We'll disband you. And we'll disband you. Alright, we're down in Egypt fighting them here. Ooh, boy. Ooh. We crushed them. Their numbers did not help. Alright. I seize all that territory. This Emir becomes my vassal. Alright.